Hey Deliverance Insiders, what is going on? It is Andrew Lowen with Deliverance here, with Lowen Games here. I run a company and I got a cool package from Long Pack I want to unbox for everybody. I did open this up already and there's something in it that I pulled out that I don't want you guys to see, which will be a secret for later. And if you hear people coming in, like little children, then I can't help it. But we've got a lot of really cool things to unbox and take my trusty multi-tool instrument and let's have at it. Long Pack does generally a really good job packing these things. These are the miniatures of Deliverance. I'm gonna make sure to be as spoiler-free as I can. I'm gonna get as close as we can to the camera. Maybe this is my first time kind of trying out this new camera setup, so see. Got barrier wall miniatures. I'll show those in a second. See, the thing is, these are the master molds that are just very delicate, and so if I get this wrong, I could easily snap them. Okay, so we've got Damascus. Remember, anything I show you, by the way, is going to be spoiler free. So all of this information is available on our website. Okay, fancy. All right. Okay, looks like we've got these Deliverance tiles. They fit nicely. These walls fit nicely together. Actually, that's pretty cool. I want them to, oh, they do fit nicely together. Okay, you guys that have purchased walls, they just kind of sit very nicely together and they fit at, either I can, make the line go straight, say, make the line go straight here, and they sit just fine, or I can slot them in at 90-degree angles, which is cool. So these are the barrier wall miniatures that are meant to fit in Deliverance on the actual battlefield. So there you go. Got a bunch of walls. They fit and they sit nicely by themselves. They're 8 millimeters wide, so they hold. I mean, the Andrew smash test they hold nicely. Looks like Damascus is a little bit back heavy. This is the time that we want to adjust the stances so that they, that they work right and everything. So this is my opportunity. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is this is pretty awesome. A little bigger than I expected. Nezzy prowling. All right, let's get into, and I will give these a little closer, close-ups, Now, I've got the rest of the angels. Looks like I have a piece that came off. Again, these are very delicate resin prints that when I approve them, it's so funny. Why did they send me one so small and one so big? This is the Nezzy. Well, it looks awesome. It's just tiny. Why is this so small? And why is that so big? Like, I'm definitely keeping this for my, okay. Look at the scale of these things. Like, oh my goodness. What in the world? Why are they so big and so small? Like this is like a baby. It's pretty hilarious, but obviously there are a few things to adjust. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, this is the one that you're not allowed to see. I'm gonna look at that one later. Okay, this is Raudbjorn. Ooh, this guy's, he looks good like as is. I can already tell. Very detailed. So this is the first time I've ever seen these. This is Raudbjorn. This is the Red Bear, the Viking. Kind of modeled after Sam Healy. Very, very cool. So we'll get close-ups of these as well. Let me show you Damascus. So Damascus looks pretty fancy. He's a little bit back heavy. You can see like if he stands, you know, he's standing on the back of his stand, and so like his wings, you know, kind of are a little bit off balance. So I can see I'm gonna have to adjust that a little bit so the back wing doesn't keep making him fall over. So we're gonna have to, I mean, it's fine, but I can just see, you know, how we're gonna have issues there. So we're gonna fix them. We'll fix them. We'll get them corrected. Ooh, this is one of my favorites right here. My personal, when I say my favorites, I mean my personal favorites to play. This is Zira. Looks like we're missing a little bit of detail. I'm not sure if we can see all the detail, but the mini is really cool just because of this like wave coming up in the back. It's pretty cool looking. So she's very muted with her sword and hand kind of resting on it, but I think her details of her chest piece need to be a little bit higher detail, but the wings look amazing. Everything looks good. You can, like, the thing is with Deliverance miniatures, you can tell that they are certainly Deliverance miniatures. And oh my goodness, what is going on here? This guy's kind of awesome. He's bigger than I thought he'd be. Okay, so this is Juan, and again, I'm not sure why they're giving me these at different base sizes. Look at how big this guy is. This is Juan, Steward of Prayer, and this is not the correct scale. I can already tell. So, first of all, this Damascus is the closest to correct scale. And in fact, I'll show you guys the bases, so just so you can see the size of the bases should be the same, but they are not. So we have adjustments to make, and you can just feel how much plastic is in this, you know, and also just look at how tall he is compared to his friends. So they got scale wrong with some of these. Okay, so here's Pirta. Her scale is correct. Ooh, she looks really good. This is gonna be a fun one to paint for a lot of people. I can tell her, so she has some smaller wings, but man, this one's gonna be really fun to paint because of the flowing cloak back here. People are gonna make this look really good, I can tell. So a lot of nice detail. Let's look at the scale. She looks scaled, maybe, I'm not sure, I'll have to look if it's slightly too large, or maybe it's appropriate, you know, given her large, you know, maybe I'm getting messed up because of like, look, the difference between the two Nezzies, like what happened? This one ate some of this one? Like what happened, you know? So, but they look awesome. And the big Nezzy, when you scale them up, looks incredible. So anyway, next, ooh, we've got Ariel. Okay, so this is one I was originally worried about balance, but I don't think we're gonna have balancing problems. Really, really cool looking. Yeah, oh, that's perfectly, I mean, you can just tell, like as soon as I set it down, it's very easy to balance. It doesn't lean backwards, even though it looks like it might have a problem. It actually is perfectly balanced because of where it's placed on the mini, and I think that's gonna be Damascus's probably prime adjustment. I like how our miniature sculptor does such a great job of just getting the anatomy right of a body. Really nice. Okay. Oh, Cora lost something. She lost her arm. We have battle damage. Looking at it. Actually, I should be able to, if I'm not too clumsy, I should be able to super glue this back. I can see where it fell off. It's just like not glued properly, or you know, something like that. Oh, it actually sits. I mean, it's you can tell like the glue must not have held or something like that, because it didn't break in transit. It just kind of popped off. So the arm, I was able to slot it in properly. So very good. Now, wonder if she's scaled properly size-wise. She seems like an appropriate size compared to all of the other angels. She's a little bit like yeah, kind of like Michael the Archangel. Her wings are furled down, so she's but she looks really good though. Her hair looks like waves on the water, and you can see the coral. There's a lot of nice detail in there. There you go. Deliverance, Council of the Fallen miniatures. spoiler free. And I wouldn't let you see one of them. And then there was still something else that I didn't want you guys to see yet that we will be revealing soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first look at all the Deliverance minis and my initial feedback. I guess to kind of recap, most of the miniatures are actually really great. Feels like Pirta is a little bit tall. Cora might be a little too short. You know, and Juan is scaled too high. Feels like Rodbjorn could be larger, but you know, it looks good. And then obviously we have this Nezzy is too large, that Nezzy is too small. This Nezzy ate part of the other one. So, but the detail looks really incredible at high scale. So, and then the barriers, they work really well. I'm going to definitely want to play with them, and you know, we'll see kind of how they function, because I've got two different models of the barriers here, and you know, so one will so we can make every shape that we need to, and so it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be cool. These can even be like, if you guys want to, you can glue them, and you know, for a more like permanent structure, but they'll work, I think, really well, just being on the maps, you know, kind of standing. And I was a little concerned about that, like how like steady will they be, you know, so I think that they're looking good for now. So all right, so we're gonna get playtests in with all of these things, and hopefully, you know, baby Nezzy, you know, he's probably just gonna be a companion instead of the you know, while I play with his bigger brother. So hope you guys enjoyed this first look at the miniatures of Deliverance.